Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing fantastic. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you're just treading waters, but the waves keep crashing over you? Like, no matter what you do, you just cannot seem to get ahead? Well, today we are diving deep into a wild concept, something that might just rattle your brain a little. I want to talk about how most of us are drowning in our delusional ignorance. And guess what? We are the ones who created our own suffering. Intrigued? Yeah, me too. So let's get into it. So here's the deal. I used to think I was fully in control of my life, like my destiny was in my hands, but then I realized something. A lot of the problems I was facing were of my own making. It was like I was wearing blinders, completely oblivious to the ways in which I was contributing to my own suffering. You know that saying, what you don't know cannot hurt you? Well, I disagree. Sometimes what we don't know is what's absolutely wrecking us from the inside out. Think about those moments when you feel overwhelmed. Why is that? Is it because of outside forces, or are you habitually putting yourself in scenarios that leads to discomfort? That is a big question, right? Now, you might be thinking, but knowledge is power. And you're right, to a point. We live in an age where information is at our fingerprints. But here's the kicker, the challenge is not about having access to knowledge, it's about whether we choose to act on it. I mean, have you ever met someone who just knows everything but never actually does anything? I'm guilty too. It's a classic case of delusional ignorance. We know we should eat better, exercise, or save more money, but we ignore it. It's like carrying around a backpack filled with rocks. Yeah, I'm talking to you with that credit card debt. So, what do? We convince ourselves we are just living in the moment when really we are just thinking deeper. All right, it's time for some real talk. Grab a mirror because we need to take a good look. Ask yourself, am I really doing everything I can to create the life I want? Because here's the truth. Ignorance can be an escape, but it can also turn into a self-sabotage. Anytime I see myself stuck in a cycle, I have to break the pattern. That is the moment when I learn the most about myself. Think about it. When was the last time you faced something head on instead of avoiding it? Maybe it was a tough conversation or finally tackling that project you've been putting off. Freedom comes when you decide to stop blaming everything outside of you and recognize your role in the chaos. Now, here's the secret sauce. Acknowledging that you are the creator of your own struggles does not mean you are to blame. It actually is empowering. Look, we are all in this together, right? Life is messy for everyone. But if you can accept that you are a part of the mess, you can change the whole game. It's that moment of clarity when you realize you hold the brush to your life canvas. You get to paint it however you want. Pretty cool, right? Okay, enough with the heavy stuff. Here are a few practical steps you can take to start pulling yourself out of that delusional ignorance rut. The first thing, self reflect. Spend some quiet time each day reflecting on your actions and their outcomes. Journaling can be a killer too. Seek feedback. Ask people you trust to provide honest feedback about your blind spots. You might be surprised by what you find out. Embrace discomfort. Every time you are hesitant to confront an issue, lean into it. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Another thing, stay curious. Always ask questions. The moment you stop learning is the moment you start to stagnate. Accountability buddy. Team up with a friend who can help keep you accountable. Trust me, it's much easier to face the truth when you've got backup. So, the next time you feel like you're drowning, remember this. It's not the world that is pulling you under, it might just be your own delusional ignorance. But hey, here's the good news. You have the power to turn it around. So why not start today? Smash that like button if you found this helpful. Subscribe for more deep dives into life's quirks. And let's keep this conversation going in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay aware, stay curious, and remember, you're the artist of your life. Paint wisely. Bye.